Excuse me? Will you be my Valentine?
Oh, sorry, I have a girlfriend. This is BTV. Hey Bengals, welcome to this week's BTV.
I'm Ulysses Santana with KBHS BTV. Today we're going to see what building construction tech is doing. I'm with
Isao Peredo.
In your opinion, what's the benefit of taking construction and building tech?
Well, the benefit of taking construction and building tech is, well, you get to learn skills that you learn or use after high school. So a lot of kids that don't want to go to college, they really want to go to either construction or any kind of other city jobs. And most of those jobs are like electrical, plumbing, framing, and all that. And currently we're doing plumbing. So as you guys were seeing, we do the rockets and the catapults. That's just showing them how to, glue PVC together. And then later on, we're going to be working with copper and also PEX. So a lot of those materials are used in household plumbing, and that's a lot of houses use those. And we're trying to teach these kids how to use it. So whenever a pipe bursts in their house, they know how to fix it and use the right materials.
Abraham Magway Ramirez.
And what was your favorite part about building a catapult?
The part about making this thing is the time and effort with my best friend, dude. The gluing, the everything. I mean, it broke like 5 times on me, but it's all right. It was pretty fun.
And on my right, we're going to see Issa launch the rocket. I'm with
Adrian Higgins.
And what was your favorite part about launching a rocket?
Getting to see it fly in the air with the air compressor.
My wisdom for this week is that learning is a continuous process, meaning that if you don't get something right away, don't give up. You keep trying, keep plugging away at it. A lot of stuff that we have to learn in school and in life takes longer than one time to do it. So don't give up on yourself, believe in yourself, and eventually you'll get there and you'll get it.
This week's BTV staff spotlights are: Major Marble is a JROTC instructor. He got into education because I wanted to make a difference to the upcoming generation, he said. His favorite hobbies are off-roading, hiking and camping, and taking long walks on the beach. His favorite part about high school is history, and he hopes to one day go back to Europe. His favorite film is Man on Fire. Mr. Brasha is a biology teacher. He got into education because I wanted to coach football and basketball, and you can't do that in college, he said. His hobbies are motorcycles, hiking, and playing with his dog Bambino. His favorite part about high school was sports and friends, and he hopes to one day travel through Europe on the Orient Express. His favorite film is Lincoln. I love that time period in history, and also Spielberg, he said. A fun fact about him is that he's friendly, fair, and honest. Miss Canal is a secretary. She got into education because it's a family tradition. Her hobbies are attending sporting events, decorating, and shopping. Her favorite part about high school is the kids, and she hopes to one day travel outside of the country.
What's up, guys? I'm your host, Declan Archer, and this is Win a Date with Kaden O'Hara. 5 beautiful contestants, and let's meet our guy.
Kaden O'Hara is a single senior. He plays hockey, loves Ken Carson and Morgan Wallen. His favorite meal is steak. He loves to wash it down with an ice-cold glass of chocolate milk. You can win a date for 2 with the senior, Kaden O'Hara.
Now on to the show.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Guys, we're just going to go in order 1 through 5. Alright, what type of music do you like? Like, who's your artist?
I really like a lot of genres of music. Yeah, I like beats mainly, so I like R&B. I like Janet Jackson. I like Mariah Carey from old R&B. And then today's R&B, I like most of it. I like SZA's good. I like Billie Eilish recently, she's really good.
Okay.
And I like reggae as well, like the Green and Rebel Soldiers, Sons of Zion, they're really good. So if I want to mix it up, I go to reggae.
Alright, nice. What about you, contestant number 2?
Honestly, same for me. I like all types of music. I can go from like country to like alt to like R&B as well. I like Kendrick Lamar, maybe J. Cole too, like SZA too, maybe even like some Playboy Cardi.
Okay. Alright, contestant number 3.
I really like, I don't know, I like pretty much everything except for country, I think. Like, I like R&B, and...
No country?
Yeah, no country for me. And I do like white girl music and like rap and stuff.
Okay, like girl music, valid. Alright. Contestant number 4.
I listen to a lot of different music. Mainly like rap, R&B, like Travis Scott, SZA. Yeah.
Okay, Travis Scott, SZA. Okay. Number 5.
I like Kim Carson and Drake.
Okay. It's our first date. What food place are we going to?
In all honesty, I feel like I should leave it up to you because I'll judge you for where you take me. But if you want me to pick, I'm really down for anything. Like, any food date is just great. Like, we could get fast food, doesn't matter to me. Or we could go eat ramen or sushi or pasta or whatever. So any food, honestly. Korean barbecue.
Alright, contestant number 2.
Honestly, I'm really picky about where I got to eat, so I feel like I can't really eat anything like too greasy or like too fat. So like I think sushi would be a good spot for our first date.
Alright, valid. Alright, what about you, contestant number 3?
I really like Cafe Bupas, like soups and salads and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Contestant number 4?
For me, I just like In-N-Out.
In-N-Out and what?
Catering.
Okay. And contestant number 5.
For me, it really doesn't matter.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
For me, it really doesn't matter. I can eat anything.
Okay. Alright, last question. What's your biggest ache? Number 1.
My biggest ache?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to say, not being a gentleman. Yeah, there we go.
Number 2.
Honestly, I would say that too. Not being a gentleman or like not having like basic human decency when we're out in public. But one that I can think of in mind would probably be like if we're getting out of the car and I can see your butt crack. Like, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm sorry. Like unless we're married, then it's gonna be okay. But if I can see your butt crack, then
Alright. Number 3?
I would say like not being masculine. I don't like, for me, like I'm feminine, so I need like masculinity to balance me out. So just like a true gentleman.
So you don't mess with, like, if I would say fetch?
No, that's not what I meant. Like, you know those guys who are like, oh, why don't you text me first, or why don't you like split the bill or whatever. Like, I don't like that.
Alright. Number 4?
I would agree with like number 1, being a gentleman. I think that's very important. And yeah, like honestly, like that's one of my biggest things.
Wait, say the last part again, I apologize.
I said that's one of my biggest things, not being a gentleman.
Alright, what about you, number 5?
Not being a gentleman and respectful.
Alright. You guys are just very creative. What's up with that number 4 and number 5?
Alright, and now Caden, which one will you be choosing?
It was nice talking to all of you. I want to say that. But I'm gonna have to pick number 4.
Come forward.
DJ! Alright, front shit, we're gonna get in and out.
So you want to hear a joke? I have a joke for you. It's a good one. It's an oldie and it's a classic, but it's a dirty joke. You ready for it? Here it goes. Sally fell in the mud.
So when's their next date?
Every week on Friday.